Come here.
watching those, actually.
Come on.
Because you never know what you're going to find at Goodwill.
Hi, Dickies. Hi, I love you.
See, it's content and you're looking for a shirt at the same time.
You're the besties. You're the besties. Yes, you are. We're going to
He's not going to listen to me, guys. He's just going to type stuff. Okay, Matthew. I said what I said. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, Diggy.
We'll go on to a new subject now. Just trying to say something. I mean, what's wrong with having a nice shirt? Nothing.
Diggies. Hi, Diggies. Choctaw's here. Say hi. Say hi. Oh, you almost fell. You almost fell. Come here. Come here. Come here.
He does what he wants to do.
Good job. The pupper. Say hi. Oh, thank you. Thank
He
you.
does it his way. He won't take advice.
Good boy. Look, they're saying hi to you, Digby. Say hi. Say hi.
I went to
Okay. Lick my nose, whatever you want.
6'6" tank tops.
Everybody's here. Look, they all here.
God dang, man.
They're all listening to lettuce. They're all here.
Got to get cold weather. He buying tank tops. But he can't take the cold.
Oh, you want to turn lettuce's stream on? Look, it's on my TV. You can see lettuce's. Oh, it's that way. See, there's lettuce on my TV. He's famous. He doesn't even know. I'll put him in his chat. Oh, let me do that. I need my other phone though. I forgot what phone I have it on. The video poker. Hold on. Stay there. Come on. Up. 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 You can do it. Thank you. I think it's on this phone. Analyze a hand. Not Deuces Wild. Hold on. I gotta switch the game. I forgot how to use this app. Play a game. Menu. How the fuck do I switch games? Okay. It was bonus poker. Correct. I believe it was bonus poker. Bonus poker, correct. Select game. Games. Menu. Analyze a hand. Okay. So it was the king of clubs, the queen of clubs, the jack of clubs, and the nine of clubs, and Badoogie. Like, it doesn't matter the other card. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it. The correct hold, I made the right decision. I'm smarter than I thought. You keep the 9. Proud of myself. I think my dog's going to kill me over there. Digby. Diggies. Come here. Up. Oh, there you go. Hi, buddy. Oh, come here. Say hi. They want to see you. You're cuter than me. Hi. Your brother's over there jealous. You're a field player? Math don't matter, guys. I'm a field player. Yeah, they're all the same suit. Like, if it was like the 7 of clubs, watch. So if I change the menu, hold on. All right. So if I went the ace of clubs, the queen of clubs, the jack of clubs, the 4 of clubs, king of clubs, you would keep the 3. You borrowed that from Ross. Like the poker players. I'm a field player, yo. Right. You're not taking the royal equity because of the straight flush is available. That's kind of what it is. Diggies, what are you doing, buddy? Buddy, come here. Come here. Up here. There you go. Okay. Sit, lay down. If you want to lay down, lay down. I don't give a shit what you do. Why does, I don't know. Symbol value? I didn't make the game. I do not know the answer to that question, sir. I'm sorry. It's so weird to stream from a computer. It's like, what the fuck? You see my massage chair? Behind me. What's up? That's it. Okay. So what do y'all people want to talk about? You guys made me do this. This is how people get rich. They stream horizontally. This is where all the money is made. Lettuce. Oh, you were on my TV. Shit, hold on. Let me see if I could do it from my phone. I think my phone's connected to my TV. Hold on. I just got to get the... See if I can do it. Does it work? No, work. Look, you're on my TV. Aren't you a star now, Lettuce? See? Lettuce, you're famous. You're on the 90-inch television, buddy. We can start with a player's money backer. It wasn't even a full screen. You're getting famous, man. You're doing it. You'll get there. You'll get there. One day, one day. It's a big ass TV. It's not bad. I live a good life. It's almost like I actually make money playing slot machines. Very, very true. I don't make it up. This didn't just show up here one day and it's like, oh, well, guess I'll live here. Seems like a good place. I don't know how Lettuce does this and just like rambles to himself. It's like, okay, guys, what's new? Do backers recruit players? What kind of backers? Poker backers? Is that what we're asking? What kind of backers? Have I ever worked a real job? Some. I actually used to work up until about 3 years ago seasonally for UPS, doing package driving out of my own car for just for these months, like November, December. And it paid $37 an hour plus 70 cents a mile. I actually just got the email if I wanted to go back. It's not worth it for me, but I did that for 4 or 5 years for 2 months a year. Nothing much. It was just, how do you say no to $45 an hour to drive around and listen to the radio? So I did that. Besides that, no. When I was in college, I worked at a supplement store and GNC. One was called Supplement City. I was really into bodybuilding. I did that when I was like 21 to 23-ish. And no. The answer is just no. Do I always want to make a living gambling? I want to sell my app for $20 million is what I would like to do. And then I would retire and I would do YouTube full time. Well, not that I'm not doing it full time now, but I would do whatever. Like, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't have to take it. Like, I could fuck around as much as I want at that point. I still have to be relatively conservative and play correctly because it is still my job. I'm probably giving up $15,000 plus a year streaming on YouTube because of the fact of I take bad stuff here and there just to keep people entertained. Holiday deliveries are a quick buck. It's great. It's great money. It was come and go as you please. You were able to start at like 6 a.m. So I love that. You could do as many hours as you want per day. And if you did overtime, you got paid time and a half. So if you did more than 8 hours in a day, you got time and a half. And if you work Sundays, I believe it was double time. And Saturdays was time and a half the whole day. So you could work 7 days a week and you could make a lot of money. So that's why I did it. Star Trek or Star Wars? I didn't really follow much. I've seen more Star Wars than Star Trek. I don't watch a lot of movies. You knew someone that knew Jesus Ferguson. Well, my opinion of Jesus Ferguson is go fuck yourself because he cost me a bracelet. I would love to move from Vegas, but where I'd want to move is more expensive. And I will probably live here for a long time unless I sell my app for $20 million. Because, well, I have a house and why not? Oh, I did almost no steps when I worked for UPS. I would drive into people's fucking driveway, put the box on the front step, and leave. And I almost walked very little. I actually gained a lot of weight during that time because it was like I was just in my car 8 hours a day. And I'd be able to go wherever the fuck I want. So like it wasn't like I would stop at McDonald's 3 times a shift. Like fuck this, let's get Big Macs. Oh, I wouldn't want to live in New York. If I had to pick where I'd want to live in San Diego. Would be where I'd leave from here. I wouldn't mind LA. LA is a little too prissy. I like San Diego. I think San Diego was my favorite place to I'd want to live. It's just way unaffordable. Did I work at a bonus center? I don't know what that is. $70,000 steps? I don't do 70,000 a day now. Some days I get close to 30. We do a lot more walking now, for sure. What sucks is I'm in a bad time of the year for what I want, like trying to stream 8 hours a day because I don't want to go to the strip. Like it costs me about 2 hours of time for me to go to the strip right now with F1 construction. Yeah, San Diego's fucking astronomical expensive. Oh no, we were paid just strictly hourly. It was pretty cool. You checked in from your phone. You scanned the packages from your phone. It was called PVDs, personal vehicle driver. So there was no incentive to like we were able like you just drove back and forth and like you would be sectioned like a letter and basically the letter would be like 4 or 5, 6 zip codes and you just grabbed like you could have grabbed 3 boxes and left and then came back and just grabbed like some people would like I would fill my car like you know whatever like it's not like you got paid per package or anything but I did a lot of the smaller stuff. You know, I had a car. I was doing it out of a car. Some people were doing it out of a truck. I think they have PVDs for Amazon as well. I don't think it pays as well. And and also for UPS, we did get temporary health insurance, so we were able to get health insurance for like 2 months. So I would get checked up. I'd go to the doctor then, get new contacts or glasses. So there was a lot of perks to it. If I wasn't in the middle of building this YouTube, I might just do it just because it's peaceful. Like you just listen to the radio all day. Really, Dickies, come here. Come on, up. I don't want you wandering around. Up. Or look at me and growl, whatever the fuck you want. Up. Come on. Okay, stay there. No, yeah, you don't get harped on at all. Like there were people that wanted to work the 12 hours. Like they would just never leave. They didn't care. Like some people were just total hustlers. For me, I would try to do like 6 hours and I'd be like, yeah, fuck it, I'm done. Plus the hub for UPS here is literally like 1 mile from the Circa parking garage. So I would do like, 4 hours from like 6 to 10 a.m. and then go downtown. Yeah, you guys, the delivery truck drivers, they work their dicks off. They really do. Those guys fucking work their balls off. Like, we didn't have a dress code. We had nothing. Like, you know what I mean? I could have wore this. There was no requirements of anything. I did get a really cool shirt though that said essential worker or something. I forgot what it said. Something like UPS essential during COVID. It was a cool shirt. I probably still have it. Let's move closer to Cherokee. There's nothing I want wherever it snows. Digby, come here. I don't want to be anywhere near where it snows. At all. Ever. Come here. Up here. If I let you wander around, you'll do dumb shit. I never want to shovel snow again. I never want to see snow again. I'm perfectly fine. Come here. Come on. You're being an asshole. Pit bulls. Yeah, I saw a few dogs. I don't like snow. It's pretty to look at. $1.2 million, yeah. 1.2 million gets you a lot of different amounts of shit depending on where you are. In the bumfuck middle of Texas, you could get a mansion. In Vegas, you get a really, really nice house, and in San Diego, you get a condo. Like, I say we go to the casino. We tell people that we're in the Burning Beaver in Butte, Montana, because no one fucking needs to know what casino I'm in. Obviously, I live in Las Vegas, Nevada, so I don't drive to Montana every day. So we say that because it protects ourselves. As streamers, A, you don't know how much money I have on me. B, I don't really need to tell you where the fuck I am. And obviously, there are people that do know where you are, and there are people in chat that will say where you are. That's why we do that. Lots of crazies out there, guys. There's a lot of crazy people. I would say like 99% of the people I've ever met in real life are pretty cool. Like, I'm talking about like met while I was actually live. That would be like, hey, Bob, what's up? Like, like you're cool, but you never know. This rug, it's actually really disgustingly dirty. It needs to be cleaned. I got this from my old roommate, my friend Marnie. She was from Connecticut. She stayed with me for like 9 months, and she had a rug. So she just left it here. She moved back to Connecticut. It used to just have the tile floor. Makes sense. I mean, buying has its privileges and it doesn't. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, people will call casinos. Me, I'm like Corey. I'm not in a casino, or at least on easily found very quickly. Like, he's handcuffed to one casino, right? Like me on a downtown stream, I'm in 10 different casinos on one single stream. So by the time they call the casino, security came, they came to look for me, whatever, I'm probably gone. So I've never really had that issue. I mean, outside of Bellagio, I did have to deal with security there, but the first day they walked me out to my car for no reason. The second day they threw me and John out for streaming right when I applied for approval. And then the next day I was with Matt Ross and I showed them the email and they were still assholes to me, but then they were like, go ahead. Today at MGM, we also got approached. And Matt doesn't have access to his email. And he was streaming at the time, and so was I. And I did have access, obviously, to my email. And they said, you guys are both fine. So they didn't care. I don't think that was like a phone call in. The security guard literally just walked by me, and Matt was playing his little Ross challenge, and I was behind him.
So, he clearly saw I was doing it. So he's like, do you have permission to stream? And I said, yes. He goes, can you just show me the email? Which is a royal pain in the ass, because then you have to Google you have to search through your emails. Like, I got approval 4 months ago or something, like whatever. Like, it's a pain in the ass to find. The question is, when you get approval, they're still going to call, and you never know. Like, you still might get questions. It sucks, man. It really does. You'll be okay out here, Chucky, in most places. Any of the stations, casinos are like they want you to stream, so they'll never harass you. And I promise you, if somebody calls a casino on you in stations, they will do nothing, because we've tried, especially back in the day when people were playing for others. Stations casino, you'd call like, hey, Joey's playing with other people's money on slot machine, blah, blah, blah. They're like, they just hang up on you. Like, we allow streaming by. So you're like, if you go to Red Rock, where I was tonight, Santa Fe, Sunset, Green Valley Ranch, those places are 100% pro streaming. You'll never have an issue. Circa, you'll never really have an issue. I mean, I've gotten my balls broken at Four Queens, but they usually just let you do it. The first time ever, I mean, I've never streamed really in downtown Grand a lot, because they never had Wi-Fi, and now they do. The guy came up to me and he's like, we allow you to stream, but you have to stream your face, and you can't stream the slot machine. I thought that was really, really, really weird, but whatever. It was a PFG play. I didn't really care. I had to finish it. It was a 14 green. I'm like, whatever. You guys are going to just look at my fucking ugly face for a while. So I thought that was strange. Show it to other casinos. Yeah. Like I said, in Vegas, you don't. Rampart, I have full permission. When I first was streaming at Rampart, they just said, hey, we need you to like fill out a form and whatever, and then you get on our list. I've never, ever got my balls broken at Rampart. I always get my balls broken, and it's actually right by my house too, at what's it? Not Sunset. What's that fucking place? Sun Coast. Boyd properties are a little bit dicey. Like Fremont every once in a while is a little bit dicey. And Suncoast, if I just take up my phone and like anything, they're like, get out of here. So I don't even go there anymore. And it's literally in the same parking lot as Rampart, which sucks. Sounds much better. Oh, you mean as far as streaming goes? Yeah, you'll be fine. What I recommend you doing now is go through the MGM process before you get here. It takes about a week or two. I'll text you the link. Remind me when you get up tomorrow. Send me a text. I'll text you the thing you need to do to get approved at MGM Properties. They'll approve you till the end of the year probably, because then they renew them in January. You just got to fill out some paperwork. It's some bullshit. But then that will give you all of that. Caesars is, I don't know, like you're not even going to want to play in Caesars. You're going to hate it anyway. So you'll learn that really quickly. Venetian's 100% pro streaming. And I think they're the best place for, if you're going to pick a place that you want to camp and spend the whole day at, you're going to pick Venetian. It has the most plays or most machines to play out of anywhere in Las Vegas. You would think, right? Like, casinos aren't run by the brightest people. I've learned that over time. They're just run by rich people. So they're not always the brightest. But you would think free advertisement's a dream for them. Oh, he's using $80,000 a month. Jesus fucking Christ. How? Thank you, Carrie. Appreciate that. I worked hard for this house. Worked 40 years to buy this house. But yeah, out here, Chucky, you're gonna learn that you're gonna have to move. I'll do it for you if you want. As long as you have your win-loss statements. Do you have a real job? Do you have any other source of income besides your $300,000 in hand pays? Like you're not going to camp Red Rock. There's nothing there. You're not going to get turnover if you plan on actually doing the stay by over there. Like once you get here, Chucky, I'll show you where you need to be and where you should be. Obviously, you could go as much and as far as you want. Plus, you're also not that like you're used to driving 4 hours a day to Miami anyway. You're 4.5 hours away from the greatest AP places in the world. If you want to go out to the San Diego area and go to Yamava and those places. Yeah, you could clear your whole winnings as long as you're below. You can't put yourself negative. That's all. Your channel shadow banned. We had an issue. Corey and I were dealing with when my channel was getting weird numbers. And I don't think this would be an issue for Choctaw, but I had so many people banned and I had so many moderators. I mean, Choctaw does have a fair number of moderators. You're losing chat rate because of the moderators, because you don't get the chat rate and you don't get the push into the algorithms as much. And this is just all our research. We don't really have proven data on any of this. But you literally, if you can, I would say just go unmodded. If you could tolerate it, you know, or like mod one person that you could say, get Joey out of here, shit like that, you're better off. Even if the person's like saying fuck you over and over again, you're still getting chat rate for that. It shouldn't bother you. And it's engagement for you to yell back at them. Your YouTube? You mean mine? Or his? Well, mine's probably not showing up in your stream because I'm streaming horizontally. So it's not going to come up on your live short feeds. No, if your win-loss statements are all negative, you're fine. You're 100% fine. You probably should, Choctaw. I honestly think you should. Let yourself. You're very thick-skinned. You're fine. You know, sadly, you would have probably had 10,000 subs by now if you didn't get put into the position you were. I've always said that I think the way you were presenting AP and the way you were streaming was absolutely phenomenal. And I think that, you know, you were just in an unfortunate spot with the bullshit you had to deal with. And clear your ban list, yeah. I don't know if I could clear my ban list anymore now because the people that are banned now are really pieces of shit. I got to add a new one tomorrow, though. One day. Some people are going to make that list. If you know, you know. Yeah, they're mostly only pushing short form. And why aren't they paying us? Pay us. Pay us. I'll make more money on this stream right here than the last 90 live streams. That's the gross part. That is the gross part. What up, Maddie? What up, Las Vegas Auditor? How are you guys? Come on, buddy. Hi. It's quiet over here. We live in the boondocks. Not really. Can you, like, I mean, I actually think for this late night stream and horizontal, having 40 fucking people watching with my sub count is fantastic. I really do. Like, that for this type of content this late at night, This is a pretty big number. You might be like, well, you normally have 400, but I'm serious. That's a big number. I'll take a half a penny of you. I will take 1/2 penny of you. Absolutely. And I'll pay off my house in a year and a half. It's the truth. The day they start paying us a half a cent a view, I'm never getting offline. That's the thing. I'll do this every fucking night for 2 hours. I'll get up at 6 a.m. I'll be at slots for fun. I'll be showing the Bellagio. You have to go to your YouTube studio. It's a lot easier if you go to your. I don't even think you could do it from the phone, to be honest with you. You have to go to YouTube Studio on a computer. I mean, if people like this, I'll do this every night. Like, I don't care. If I could have 40 people watching me bullshit with you guys for an hour every night, I'll do it. I had no idea how. I thought I'd be talking to one person, to be honest with you. I had no fucking clue how this was going to work. But I mean, I might as well use my computer and not sit in my bed. I'll clean my house a little bit better so it doesn't look completely like a pigsty behind me with my cool buffalo thing above my head. It's not too messy. I'm not that messy of a person, but to me, this is messy. If you're on your computer and you're logged into YouTube, just click on your little ball and then go to YouTube Studio. Here, I'll tell you where it is. Go to YouTube Studio, then you go to Settings, I believe. Settings, Permissions, no. Community. Yes, okay. So Settings, Permission, Community, Hidden Users. I click on it. The first person on there, Michael Ferrero. That made me laugh. I'm not even kidding, but it's true. I banned dick and pussy. Man, what was I thinking? Does it tell me the number of people I have banned right now? Let me see. No, it doesn't. I actually don't have that many. I mean, I have over 100. I have Bonehead Bob Scam Slots banned. That was a good one. They thought really hard for that one. I got 2 or 3 Diddies banned. What else do we got? A lot of these I don't even know. I got Mama Ross banned. Got a lot of Matt Ross troll counts banned. I don't really have that many. So there's like 10 per page, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Oh, yeah. I have like 130, which is, I mean, like when me and Corey first cleared it, I had over 1,000 because we were banning everybody. We really were. And like, we didn't realize how valuable the dumb shit actually helps you. Yeah. I mean, it's true, right? Like you have to have access to what I do. Well, we just got shot, guys. And the other puppy just disappeared. Doogie, what are you doing? He's the needy one. Let's see. Come here, Badooks. Go get your brother. Go get him. Go get him. Okay, come back over here. No, because he heard a bang. He's going to bark for 5 days. Badoogie. Let me go get him. This is what your brother does, man. Come here, Grumps. No, Grumps. No, we're not running around. You're going to go be a star. Now your brother was a star. They want to see you, too. Come here. Come here. We got to show everybody the white dog, too. Oh, no. Here's what's going to happen. Oh, you want to come up, too? Come on, up. No, I know. You don't like when I give your brother attention. He jealous. You jealous? Come here. No. Come here. Come here, furry. You furry. Go kill each other, whatever. Come Come here. Do you really that needy? I can't cuddle with your brother. I know. Come on. Give me a rugrat. Okay, come on. Yeah, he's a terrier mix and he's a Westie. I got him during COVID at the charity auction at UNLV, unseen, off a catalog. Like they do the dog auction that all the money goes to donated to the Las Vegas, whatever, the rescue house or whatever. And it was right when I got a divorce. And I was like, well, I thought my ex-wife was going to take Doogie. And I'm like, well, I got to get another dog before she leaves. So I went and adopted little fucker. I adopted you, fucker. You have no discipline, yeah. Right, like you can't enjoy gambling with what we do. I almost feel like now my gambling, not that I enjoy gambling, but like for me, my DJing is poker tournaments for me now. When that used to be my living, like because the variance is so high in poker tournaments, for me to play like a $500 poker tournament now is just like I had a bad Buffalo, like, but whatever, it is what it is. Slart. Oh, I actually could type in here now, right? I didn't realize that. This is so weird. You got a lot more features. Hold on. Aw. Judge, jury, and pepper. Right. It's smarter than that, but you know, poker tournaments is a big gamble. It really is. Here, I could actually look. John might yell at me for doing this, but that's okay. Don't tell anybody I did this. It's our secret. You guys get a sneak preview. Oh, never mind. You just lost my webcam. Fuck. No, we broke it. Never mind. You guys are never gonna see again. How the fuck does this thing stay? How did I get this thing to stay? John cursed me. He knew I was doing it. No. How does this thing stay up? I guess I had it like balanced. I don't think it's really clipped onto anything. Maybe I'll put it on this side. You want to see my TV that's on my fireplace too? I have a 60-inch TV right there, in case you guys cared. And I have a 90-inch TV right there. Don't mind me, I have issues. Okay. All right, shh. You guys never saw this, okay? Sneak preview. Oh, Misty has 56 subs. I could go live with Misty. Look at that, guys. Don't tell John. Okay. For fun, we'll learn how to play Lucky Buddha. I'm not kidding. We're going to get rich, guys. I'm not kidding. Pretty cool, though, right? Come here, Digby. Are you humping things in the background? Are you turning into a porn show? Come here. Up. He is humping things, little fucker. He's humping the Mets style, little fucker. Look at him. Oh yeah, you get it, Digby. Get it. Come here. We don't. That's the last thing we have to work on. It's got to be subscription based with opportunity to get game. Obviously, this is what it would look like fully unlocked. Look at this little fucking hornball. Come on, hornball. Hornball. Yeah, get it, Mr. Met. Get it. Come here, Digby. People are laughing at you. They are. You're laughing. This isn't Only Dogs. Come on. We're not on Only Dogs. So, my biggest concern, which is small, but it is a concern, is if we give you the list of, I believe we have 120 something games already in it, and let you pick what you want to buy and download, which is the most convenient for you guys. You also then know if you see the list, like for example, Buffalo Ascension's on the list, you might not have to buy it because you know that game's AP. And that goes back to a lot of things when people ask me what games are in each book. And I just say that it's just 10 games, they're random, and they're all current games. Because if you're telling them exactly what's in each book, you're going to get cherry picked. And we don't mind the cherry picking per se. But if I tell you every game that's in every book, then now you have an idea of 90 games that are our advantage. I think we have a price point put in here. Let me see if it says it. I might not have access to that. Here's where we have our current price point set. I'm not exactly sure what is included in each price point. I'm just the social media major guy and the CEO. But that's what we have, in case you want to get an idea. Obviously, the more you're paying for, the more you're going to probably get access to, or longer amounts of time. But there is going to be like a single subscription based and able to purchase select games. We will release X number of games. We haven't decided yet. Releasing 5 a month. So we'll have like 60 ready to go behind the launch as well to get us within a whole year ahead of time, knowing that every month you'll get a release of 5 new games at least. That has been fair. Fair concern, devil's advocate. Once you understand the concept of AP, it's obvious which games are and are not. Well, yeah, I agree. The value is knowing the numbers in your entry points. Correct, right. I'm not saying I'm giving up much equity announcing what games are AP. Like, I'm not saying that. We also have plans of things down the line of like possibly getting data on what games are in each casino in each location of the United States. We're going to do some stuff with video poker pay table. We're going to do content on how to monetize free play to make the most out of your money. Things like that. We have a lot of things. Oh, you're going to get commercials on this, buddy. This stuff is fucking monetized, bro. I'm getting paid for this one. I told you this is going to be my most valuable YouTube stream ever. Really am. I'm going to make like $9 tonight, kids. Hoolah! Right. Your average slot player, it's not obvious to, right? And that's our market. Our market isn't AP people. Our market is actually against AP people. We want to market this to Nancy that plays fucking, Jolly Dragon or whatever. It's so weird that I even know non-AP slot names like Kitty Glitter or something, whatever. Right. Like just to know, because I have people all over the United States. I could get almost all your major markets for sure. Just give me I'll have them do it like once a month. Give me the count. There's 6 ascensions, this, that, the other thing. I think that will be big. I mean, you could get real extreme of like GPSing it, but that's technology that we don't even want to fuck with. I also want to implement some form of actual slot games on the app, not for money, not like a pay slot site, but like a Bob version of like a Buddha or something like that someone could download the app with no intention of AP, but to actually like play a game or two. And that would make us money in ad revenue as well in the app. And then maybe then they might say, oh, okay, I want to try this. So there's other reasons, like, you know what I mean? Like, who's going to the App Store and Googling Advantage Slot Play? So we are trying to think of ways to market it to a lot of other people. I am still going to do the books 100% with the apps. Yes. Both forms of content will be available. People will like the books. I do actually plan on putting the books into the Amazon Kindle section. The problem is the most you could charge for an ebook on Amazon is $9.99. So that's why I've never yet to do it. But I do think I would get more exposure on it. Correct. And you know what, though? I don't know if that's always true that a ploppy knows that a 10's better than a 5, because I see every day somebody playing min-bet piggies on a 9 and the one next to them is a 12. You'd be surprised that they don't know that. Where was it? I think it was with Corey. It was me, Corey, and somebody, a couple other people at G2E, and there was 3 slot machines right by the sport book in Circa. And it was the same game, and it was just like the difference of the majors. Like one major was like $800, the other one was $900, and then there was one was like 3.1K. Like a blind monkey should just be playing the one that's 3.1K just for shits and giggles. Like, yeah, like you're probably not going to hit it on any of them, but why would you play playing the one that's 700? Yes and no. I'm kind of hoping I'm a big enough name myself, Choctaw. But it's possible. We have discussed, and amazingly, 33.5% equity had opened up. So we have options. Me and John have to sit down and talk about a lot of things. Our company changed very drastically over the last 3 days. Right. That's what I've been trying to do for the past 3 years. Unfortunately, we had about a 9-month layoff between TikTok and me starting YouTube, and going from the I have 50 subs to 100 subs to 1,000 subs YouTube game. Obviously, if I never lost TikTok, I would also be on a yacht. But it is what it is, and that's what I do every day, is to prove the stigma and promote this now, and that's kind of where we're going to be with it. But yes, we have discussed select people that are possible to become invited into the project. Some maybe with ownership stake, some maybe with salary stake, some actually maybe with sort of like what I do with my books. If you want to be an affiliate, and if any of you guys want to be an affiliate, shoot me an email. I would love to sign you guys up. We go 50-50 on anything you sell. If you sell a book, you get $15, and I get $15. So if any of you guys stream or whatever, or have a way to market it and have any kind of like Facebook or anything, I would gladly work with any one of you. You could ask any one of my affiliates. As soon as the book sells, I PayPal them the money basically instantly. So it's an option. Right. The problem is Big Jackpot and Vegas Matt cost a lot of money. Number one. And I'm not DraftKings. So there's that. There are other avenues that we may go down, but I don't even think those guys would give us the time of day to talk to about it. I don't think it benefits their channel to talk about it. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Like, where's Vegas Matt going to be going to play $2,000 spins and then be like, hey guys, check out this thing on this app I'm selling about Advantage Play that you should play like 12 blues. Like, it just doesn't fit his motif. No, there are definitely channels, but what I would want live streamers. I don't consider them live streamers. I want people that are out there. I want them people like you. You want me I want somebody like you before I want fucking Vegas Matt Choctaw, to be honest. That's the thing. Like, I don't foresee any value of me trying to bring into something that has no benefit to them. Also that, right? As Corey says, find someone that's not in the slot community as well, which is also, that's a big live streamer. Richard Munchkin. Who's that? Steve will do it. Don't know who that is either. These are YouTube people. I know 7 YouTube channels, guys. I'm not kidding when I say I literally will watch maybe 7 people on YouTube, and 2 of them are in chat right now between Corey and Choctaw. Like, that's it, guys. One of them I'll never watch again. And then just my friends. I couldn't tell you one thing Vegas Matt's ever done on a live stream. I don't know what the fuck that guy does. I don't watch YouTube's lives. I don't. Oh, gambling with Edge. Okay. One of the Happy Dad founders. Okay. I'll check it out. It takes some getting used to streaming. It does. It's not easy. And especially when you first start, you're not going to have anybody watching, which is a good and a bad thing. You're going to do a lot of fuck ups. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. You're going to like talk to somebody and forget that you're on a live stream and say like, yo, I want to fuck that bitch over there. You're going to do stuff like that. You're going to forget. Like, it's going to happen. You know, everything you do, you have to remember is being seen. And sometimes you don't think about it that way. And, you know, you might do something dumb. You really might. You might not even know it. You might be like picking your ear and you don't even like, you just do it naturally. And like, oh, fuck, like, you know, shit like that. See the win loss. You know what I want to do? Again, like, creating content is so fucking hard. I don't know if you guys ever watched Daniel Negreanu blogs that he does over the summer. Like, he starts to like bankroll X, and then at the end of the video, like if he like lost the tournament and bricked it, the bankroll would go down that, or if he cashed, the bankroll would go up that. And so he'd have like this like intro and be like, oh, my bankroll is 1.7 million today. And then like at the end of the video, it'd be like 1.5 million. And then if he'll win a tournament, it's like 1.9 million. Like, and it's just like cool graphics, like shit like that. I would love to do. Just, you can't. Like, if I paid somebody to do it, I would never make the revenue back. And if I did it myself, I'm wasting 5 hours of my day. So it's like, is it ever worth it? No, but it would be cool as fuck. Oh, he had to probably pay him $100K for the 3 months he did it. Like, he just does it, not even June and July. Like, he probably made $100,000 just for those 2 months of work. The old movie references. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know any of these people. Like, I could probably create some fucking sick ass fucking AP videos, but for me to make that video, it's gonna take me 8 hours of work for like a 15-minute video. Then I'm gonna post on my channel. I'm gonna get 1,200 views, and that's gonna pay me $12. Like, I'd rather just post my live up there from the day that I made $500 playing AP slots. Like, you know what I mean? And the other part with what we do, and I thank Corey every day because he helps me a lot with my YouTube. And like, when we end our live streams, most of the people are watching your restream the next day. And for us, the next day, we're not monetized on that video. And you're fucked because we have to delete all of the fucking music. Like, this live stream will have 0 music. It'll have 0 copyright. It'll be perfect. This live stream will be absolutely perfect because there's just nothing in the background other than Lettuce's face used to be on my TV. What, creating the video? It would be so much work, man. Daniel is a vegetarian. He's actually a vegan. Oh, it is. It's very hard. And I was one of the first people to ever do it. I mean, Jay's done it a little bit, but Jay hasn't put in anywhere near the volume of work I do. He has a bigger YouTube channel than me, but he's also been on YouTube for 10 years and he was doing rap shit. If I hit a fucking Wheel of Fortune for $500,000, I'll pay somebody to create this content, you know? Like that's the thing. Or like we launched the app and in 2 months I make $30,000 a month. Yeah, these are things that I could do. I don't think I'll get the money out of them, but I will get, different ways to make money with it between advertisement for the app and other things. Not his real face. It was the YouTube, like, guy had his YouTube on my TV. I was listening to it, and then it was just on my Apple TV, and it just showed like all the little green things. Not Lettuce's real face. No one knows what Lettuce looks like. He's a mystery. Yeah, Jay wants me to bring him in on here. Good luck. He's got Vegas Policy. That's his new homeboy. Corey actually made one of those for me. It did okay. It's hard, man. This shit's hard. Video editing is not easy. It really isn't. You would get paid as long as that there's no music in the thing, right? Who knows? It's a crazy world out there, this YouTube thing, because like to make the fuck you money, either you have to be one of the best live streamers streaming this way, or you have to create amazing long form content. And if they, like I said, if they switch to vertical and they put a price tag on it, I mean, how hard is it for them to run a goddamn ad vertically? It's not. Yeah, so see what I mean? Like Corey put 2 hours into editing a video for me, which did okay. Like we're not saying it did bad, but if you're gonna put in 2 or 3 hours into work and that video is gonna make you $7, why am I not just going at the casino and finding 2 plays? Like it's hard. It's really, really, really hard. And also, then when you create long form and you're creating long form with vertical content, some people don't like it. I mean, the ultimate dream would be if I was broke it again. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah. It's because it's windy out and I have my window open. Maybe fix it. Okay, whatever. That's good enough. My ultimate dream would be basically I have a cameraman, I'm live streaming vertically, and they're horizontally recording the good shit. That would be probably cheaper to hire somebody like a Matt Ross to hang out with me for like $15 an hour a day. And I'd be like, bro, you just got to record when I hit a bonus or like this play or blah, blah, blah. And then we could edit that long form video horizontally much easier than going through your lives, cutting what you want, doing all that shit that way. Come here. Right. Consistent content's key, but I mean, I'm gaining subscribers at an astronomical rate, like doing what I'm doing and not changing my hourly rate at all. I mean, how many people went from 0 to 20,000 subscribers in 4 months, maybe? That's pretty solid growth. Like, yeah, like it depends on what your long form is, right? Like if your long form's coaching and stuff, it might have some perk, but again, it's like advantage slot's such a niche market. Like I would like, like people would rather watch Corey hit super grands. Like, you know what I mean? Like who the fuck wants to watch me win $7 on a fucking piggy? Chalked, I have 7 phones. I'm not worried about the phone. I have the phones. I just can't. I don't have the hands. Like I got one hand doing this, and I'm like, hey, blah, blah, blah. Like, what am I like? I'm like, look, here we go. Here's another phone. Blah blah blah. Blah. Like it sucks. Yeah, it's the subversive views article. Like I'm not joking when I said this will be my most paid YouTube video ever. Corey will tell you that. Corey will say he's right. I will make more money off this live than any other live you've ever watched of mine. Yeah, but they're also playing what? Those are the people that are playing $1,000 spins. I bet you did because I wasn't there. I don't know. What did you do? Yeah, like you got to remember how much shit we have to carry. We have to carry battery packs. I have to carry cash. I have to carry cards for 9 casinos. I have to deal with a fucking annoying dog. Come here. Whatever your CPM roughly is, like $12 per 1,000 views or whatever. I don't know. I could do horizontal. Corey tried it. Would I make money? Yeah, I would make money, but I'd probably average roughly around maybe double of what's watching. I'm actually, like I said, I was not expecting 40 people to watch this tonight. That was way more than I was expecting. That also goes to show you that I have a really good following that's core. And if they're watching me live stream from my house now with 33 people watching, that's good. That's really a good thing. Like if I did this in the afternoon tomorrow, I'd probably have like 60. Versus if I was in a casino playing one slot machine, I would have 700. Yeah, it's very varies. It's not a consistent pay rate. Like when you start learning the pay rate of YouTube, you're just mind blown. Right. And that's the thing, right? You have to be an AP slot channel, you have to be entertaining as well, because most of the time you're just entertaining people. And that's not easy for people. And then you got to deal with bullshit. And that's not easy for people. And then you got to like tell people to fuck off. And that's not easy for people. So you have to have all that in you. You know, like because you are showing carpet a lot. You're walking around showing the ground. Yeah, like if I stream vertically, I'm going to get, it's probably gone by now, but I want to say tonight's stream, which wasn't really highly viewed, I think I had like 11,000 views on it or something in that neighborhood. But I mean, I've had ones with 60 and 50,000 views before. And this is going to have 80 views probably. But this one will still pay better. It really boils down to, do you want to stream for 8 hours a day and make about $10 an hour added to your revenue, or do you want to build your channel to get more subs down the line? And we've come to the conclusion the value of us building our channels to 100,000+ subs is worth more than us getting the $10 an hour now. Right, and a lot of people do that. And the problem is, Roberto, is they're not paying us to stream that way, which is weird. No, I don't think the bet size really matters too much. It's the length of play for me. Like if I find like a PFG 14 blue that takes an hour, those streams will get up to 700 or 800 watching. Or like a Dorothy that takes 20 minutes or something like that, you'll get the bigger numbers. And as soon as the play's over, they're done. Like their attention span is just like, boop, game over, right? As opposed to like what Corey will do. Corey will play the same slot machine for 15, 20 minutes and then instantly go to another slot machine that he's going to pay for 15 or 20 minutes. So he has no attention span loss. It might be 45 minutes till I play for 3 more minutes. So that's where you're getting the fluctuation of massive number. Right, and I do take plays earlier for that. The problem is that costs me $20,000 a year. You know what I mean? Like, I can't take too much. Like, I took the 2,800 Buffalo link today to dust off $70 just for like whatever. Like, you know, I mean, I got it back with an amazing bingo hit, which I wasn't even going to check the machine, which was like so funny. But like, I still have to eat, right? Like, I still have to make my income. Like, I don't want to cost myself that much on a whim. Like, we don't know if I'm going to ever make money on YouTube. We don't even know. Like, me and Corey's biggest fear is TikTok. There are people playing for other people on YouTube now. It happens, man. That's our nightmare. We've been spending our fucking balls off trying to build our channels for a year. And we saw this happen to us on TikTok. It just, you woke up one day and said game over. It was like Black Friday. Like, do you have any idea if YouTube starts stopping these people for like one article, like Closer did? It was game over in 1 second. TikTok said, done. We ain't dealing with it. We ain't having some fucking people saying their kids are playing that are 12 using my site, suing me for $1 million because every lawyer wants to sue TikTok. YouTube has 100 times more money than TikTok. Come on. YouTube's not going to do it. And it pisses me off more than anything else in the world. Like I sacrificed my TikTok channel to fight for this because these fucking pieces of shit were doing this illegal bullshit. Yeah, they said the same thing. Facebook stopped recommending gambling channels? And what do you mean by like just pushing? Like, not saying you can't do it, but they're not pushing it to be recommended. Oh, yeah, I know. That's funny. The ODAC commercials are all like, Yamaval Casino. Right, but there was Vegas Matt's on TikTok. Vegas Matt was probably on TikTok. There were plenty of people playing slots on TikTok that were cool people. Like, a lot of my friends came from there. You know, like, that's how I met a lot of these people. And they weren't all AP people, right? Like, I met Corey through TikTok, and it wasn't AP related at all. Corey he does some stuff now, but it was the Wild West for sure. Maybe. If you have, what does Vegas Matt have for subs? 800,000? Does he need to be recommended? He goes live. He already has 2,000 people watching. Yeah, so we're between the rock and the hard place. Do you want to make the money and stream this way, or do you want to build your channel? Well, somebody died again outside. It's windy. It's going to knock my camera down again. Touchy subject. Don't go there. We thought we were hoping that Corey was going to hit 2 million views on that. It's so weird. Like, what do you have to put on YouTube to get a fucking view? I mean, Kessler gave me the access to his video of the $1 million win. It wasn't even one of my top shorts. I literally have a short of winning $1 million live. Like, not live, but an actual recording of $1 million win on a slot machine from Alan Kessler. Because Kessler's one of my good friends. I was like, hey, can I have the video? He said, sure. He said, just tag me in it so I can get a couple subs. I said, all right. I think the thing got like 2,000 views. Yeah, 6,000 views. So what's that make you? $60? Can I do commercials for my channel, like for Slot Shark? Or you mean like, can I make my own commercials for this? I don't travel at all anymore because of Dumb and Dumber. They're humping things. Come here, Dumb and Dumber. Come here. Oh yeah, girls are gonna sell for sure. A woman's always gonna do better. An attractive woman's gonna even do more better. Yeah, shorts pay shit. $13 seems cheap for 107,000 views, though. But they do pay shit. That is true. Oh, to like promote people to watch? Like, where am I going to air the commercials? Like, I could like schedule lives. I could do that. Yeah, we're not making any money on video revenue. 90% of the money that we make on YouTube is super chats, and they're few and far between. We're getting a little money. You're getting some money on the rewatches. You're getting some money on your shorts. Right. You never know what's going to hit an algorithm. You know, it's one of my best viewed videos and shorts, not even slot related. When I redid my front lawn, I ordered like 20 tons of rock because I had to do the desert landscaping to get the WaterSmart Nevada rebate. So if you take, like, I had a sprinkler system on my front lawn for grass. If Nevada will pay you whatever it was, $3 a square foot if you take it out and turn it into rock, basically, and make it a desert landscaping. And I'm like, fuck it, I don't have to mow the lawn anymore. I'm gonna get a check for $4,000. I'm gonna put $1,000 into this project, whatever. I ordered 18 tons of white rock, and I videotaped the thing dumping it out. I think that's my third highest short on YouTube. I can actually check since I have YouTube Studio open. Shorts, visibility. Hold on. Filter by views. That's not what I want. Hold on. Oh, you can't do it that way? Oh, here we go. Date views. All right, I got you. All right, so my highest viewed short was a G2E video of me playing a $5,000 slot machine that I published on February 18th, 2024, right when I started my YouTube, pretty much, not much after. It is my highest viewed video at 433,000 views. I don't know where I could see how much money I made on that. It was actually pretty decent. I could see it from my YouTube Studio on my phone. Easier. Sort by most viewed. I think it tells me on here. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Yeah. All right. So, okay. So this was my best video by far. So it was a $5,000 fake slot machine. It got 433,000 views. I'll give you all the stats. You can see them right here. It gave me 860 subscribers, and it made me $83. So for almost 500,000 views on a short, I made $83. Okay, that is my most valuable video on YouTube. My second most is the exact same video that I re-uploaded. Now here's the difference. That one had 433,000. My next highest video has 89,000 views, which gained me 120 subscribers and made me $17.44. 90,000 people viewed it, made me $17. Okay. Here, I'll show you. Actually, the first 3 videos are the exact same copy of the same video, which is different editing format of it. My next video that had 17,000 views is my 4th most, is ad blocked because I think I said fuck in it or something, was a sound of gunshots while walking from Stratosphere. Then my 5th highest video is the 4,000 pounds of rock delivery, which got 12,000 views, and I'll show you the video. I don't know if I can. I'd have to actually go to YouTube to do that, right? YouTube, view channel, shorts, popular. Will it work that way? Okay. So here's the video that got 17,000 views. I don't know. Wait, there we go. That's it. 17,000 views. That got more video. That got right there's got more video views than anything I posted slot related, guys. When you guys want to know how much money I make on YouTube, literally cock sandwich. If you want 50 subscribers, Carrie, we could get you to 50 subscribers on my next stream. To get you to the 50, we could do. If you want to go live. Well, if Matt Ross gets shot at, yeah, maybe. Right. Matt Ross is doing very well for what he's doing. And I tell him that every day. And I try to give Matt Ross as much help as I can with YouTube. Unfortunately, he doesn't have YouTube for a month. So he's kind of in a pickle. He's losing a month, and losing a month in this game is hard. So, for example, my long form videos, which does that include this? No. The long form videos that I've actually posted, my most viewed one was 1,475 views. 1,475 views, and it was a hand pay on Buffalo Diamond. My most viewed live was surprise. It was the first time I went to Slots of Fun. I had 88,000 views that day. And I'm not kidding. Just pay me a half a cent a view. That's all I need. If you want to pay me 1 cent a view, I'm thrilled. Okay, Corey, I got a question for you. Have you ever seen on Social Blade a negative view and a negative income day? Because Matt has that. Because I was checking out his Social Blade today. Here, I'll show it to you. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I've never seen it before. Okay, so look. So here's Matt Ross's Social Blade, which he's doing very well, by the way. But on one day, he lost 27,000 views and lost somewhere between $7 and $109. Yeah, I made nothing on the video. It's a live. No, Matt, it shows negative, bro. I told you that. Look at it. You definitely shows negative. Look at the day. I don't know if you could see it on here. Every other one, you're correct. So look. Let me see if I could show this. right here. See how it says -1? The ones that say 6 to 97 don't have negatives in front of them. He didn't get the video pulled. The video's not taken down. He didn't get the video striked. Yeah, he didn't lose the video. The video's still there. He didn't get in any trouble for the video. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't a video strike. If I could still see it, it's not private. It might be unlisted. If I could go to the video, would it say it was unlisted? It's definitely up. I could get to the video. I know he didn't get it taken down. It wasn't banned. He didn't get in trouble for it. I don't think he would have gotten in trouble for it. I don't think puking violates YouTube rule. Oh, I can make it members only. I can make it anything I want, right? Yeah. But it wouldn't take the income off it. Yeah, he's a fucking weirdo. Come here, Digby. Stop banging the doll. Digby. Diggies. I can make it private. I'm pretty sure I can. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, view. I can make it unlisted, members only, or public. Are my options. When you buy views? If you're buying views, you're an absolute idiot. They're fucking astronomically expensive and so is buying subs. You're wasting money for fake subs, buying them that, I don't know, whatever they're charging, $1 a piece. Like, what are you, crazy? Right, I can see if he deleted the video, but it doesn't show what video it is. It just shows a date. And the date was like yesterday. He hasn't even been on YouTube. And that's why I said to him, like, this is, like, I said it to him because he showed it to me at dinner. And I was talking to, like, about ways that he could build his channel and stuff. And I said, let me check this out on you. And I wanted to see how many, like, total views he had. He's, like, right around 1 million. And I'm like, why the fuck do you have a negative date? And it was, like, a negative date of, like, yesterday. He hasn't been on YouTube in a week. Yeah, that was like the day me and Choctaw were together, and he had 5,000 people watching his live, and it was somebody in his chat did it or something. That was fucking bananas. Absolutely bananas. I doubt he bought 300,000 subs. It doesn't do you any good. Number one, if you buy the subs, you're going to get like blackballed by YouTube anyway, so it ain't worth it for you. Number two, it's like, what do you want 300,000 on your number for? And then you go into your chat and you have 9 people. It makes you look like more like an idiot. I felt so bad. His phone was dying. He was like freaking out. You're buying 1 million subs. Good luck. You better hit a van fucking hand pay. Subs are expensive. Who sells them? There's like Media Meister or something. Hold on. Media Meister. There's some sites that sell them. Yeah, okay. This is one of them, I think. Absolutely not. Maybe all of his other shit does. His DraftKings deal might, I'm sure. His YouTube only, no. Okay, all right, here's what you could buy on Media Meister. You could buy views, watch time hours, growth, likes, dislikes, subscribers, comments, shares, and comment replies. You want to see how much YouTube subscribers are? Target country, USA, quantity. If you want to buy 500 subs, it costs you $77. $77 for 500 subs. You're out of your fucking mind to do that. Vegas Matt is making money. Hand over fist, he's making money. He's not making more than he's losing. D-Lucky's whole thing's made up. I'm pretty sure I'm willing to bet that D-Lucky, most of his D-Lucky experiences are plants. He just hires friends, puts nice clothes on them, makes them do the spiel until they win. And when he gets that winning film, he posts that. Because all he needs to do is pay them $100 to do it. If he loses a couple thousand, all he needs to do is get 10 people to pay to do the experience. It pays for him to all that dumb shit. We looked up when we were eating. We looked up Vegas Matt's YouTube revenue. It was somewhere around the neighborhood of, I don't know, $300,000 a year or something. Yeah, merch. He's making some. FanDuel. He's making fuck you. But he's blowing more than $300,000 gambling. Yes. Is he profitable in his whole business adventure that includes slots? Probably, yes. But if you're talking YouTube versus what he does on YouTube, like his YouTube, besides the Advantage crew, and that's a fact. It's impossible. It's impossible to beat it. The only way you beat it is if you play stakes like Corey with a Vegas Matt following. Then he would make money. They're not sitting on gold mines. Who? Who's sitting on a gold mine? There's nothing. There's really not. Like, there's no slot channel out there that I'd rather be than my own, really. There's not anyone that much better than you. Corey is doing great. He's growing like a fucking weed. Like, he's killing it. But it's like, where do you want to be? Like, we're as close to the top as you're getting in this right now. Yeah, those guys they're not killing it, and they're not going live. They're not putting enough long form content out there to keep up with it. And there's just so many people. Like, what's the difference if you're watching Brian Christopher play his fucking slot machine or like me playing a Brian Christopher slot machine? It's the same shit. The game doesn't look any different because it says 1,000 for your bet on the bottom or 10 cents. What you're watching is effectively the same shit. The live streaming and the reactions and that shit is real. Like, it's like watching a baseball game versus watching the replay of it tomorrow. YouTube's evolving into TikTok. They're not evolving into TikTok's pay table. That's the thing. We're ahead of the game if YouTube goes to monetize this. YouTube is becoming TikTok. That's what they're trying to do. They saw how much money fucking TikTok made. Well, to make that 400K, he's losing $1 million. I feel like you might be ahead of him. You don't lose $1 million to make your 400K at your work. My best month on TikTok, I made over $6,000. Choctaw. I think total on TikTok, I made like 14 grand, and I think my TikTok shelf life was 4 months, and that's going from 0 to 80,000. Choctaw, my TikTok lives and Core's TikTok lives had 4,000 people watching. I'm not kidding. 4,000. You couldn't read the chat, dude. It looked like a NASDAQ ticker. It was like a NASDAQ ticker. I'm not kidding. You got super chats and gifts out the wazoo. The thing was like, I don't even know how I even found like the Kings and the Jesses and and those guys that are like whatever that I pulled out to be mods. It was like they hit the fucking jackpot. Like they must have been talking so much. I'm like, oh, there's that guy again. Like you don't even know. Like how the fuck did I stumble across Corey? Corey's like, oh, who's this fucking Buffalo Bob faggot that keeps coming in there? He's like, good luck, bro. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm not kidding, dude. You couldn't read your chat. Yeah, 16,000. I'm not kidding. It was the weirdest, dumbest, banana shit in ever. Oh, good job, Matt. Like I just want to go back. I just want to just see it again. Like it's just in my memory. Just remembering like hitting plays and like all you wouldn't even know what happened, man. It was like it's like whoa. Like I hope that said good luck and not die in a fire. Yeah, you like that's what I'm saying. I was making so much extra income, and you were able to degen and break even and make money, and like have fun and just enjoy the comps of it. Like it's hard to blow $13,000 a month in a casino for like what you and I are doing, and you didn't have to put in the work, man. The only thing that sucked is they didn't save the lives. You didn't get to rewatch them. Where YouTube's better on that. Like YouTube, everything you create, your content exists. Right. That too, right? I had about 500 members. Because remember what I did? When I went to membership, I was like, I'll give everybody a copy of book one if you become a member at $7. And I got like 800 members. Like there's a million copies of book one out there. Because I was like, for $8, they'll buy it. And then we had book two ready to go. And then they're like, this shit's great. And if I sell half of them, you know, if I could come out and sell 200 book twos, that's $6,000 right there, right after the release. Oh, you download? Yeah, there's a way to download them. You're right, but it was a fucking pain in the ass and took hours. Our lives right now pay nothing. This live will pay something. This live's horizontal. This live will pay whatever the CPM to determine of this video. Probably something like $10 per 1,000 views. I don't think it'll get 1,000 views. It might. I mean, it never got over 40 people watching. The view count is when they come back and forth and how many ads they're watching and how many ads are getting directed to you and how many people of you have like YouTube Premium that don't watch ads. This is also true. The whole Vegas Matt never going live on YouTube thing. He might know something we don't know. I do not know who owns Machine Code Pro. They're building their channel, right? That they're just betting big kind of people. If you have the money to bet $50 a spin for 2 hours, you are going to build your YouTube fast. People are going to want to watch it. You know what? If you're the type of person that will literally listen to every dumb shit these people in chat say, and you like bet max and you do it, or like bet 2 cent $5 and you do it, and like go play Lightning Link and you go do it, I bet you would grow a lot faster too. You're going to be homeless when you spend all your money. Oh, the shit. Vertical lives matter. You get a YouTube magnet at 50K? Is that for real? Before you get your plaque? Vegas low roller, the kid that's sponsored by Rampart, he bets pretty big. I would love to know what Rampart paid him, especially because I'm there every day. I do know he got a per diem food budget because there were times when he was there for his little drawings and stuff, and I was eating in the Italian restaurant, and he was eating with like the big wigs of Rampart, and like his meals were comped and stuff. So it definitely included some food deal. It probably included some free play deal. I mean, he was on billboards in Las Vegas, so I'm sure it got him subscribers. His mug was on billboards driving by. I mean, we don't know how rich they are, right? Like, for some people, $10,000 is like $20 to me. You never know. Right. He's not a low roller anymore. But no, he I've seen him gambling. He bets good size monies. I think Vegas Dave was arrested. I don't know. Don't quote me on this, but I do think Vegas Dave got into some trouble. Besides probably getting the shit kicked out of him. He ran a pretty good racket, but it only lasts so long, right? Always with D Lucky. That doesn't surprise me. 2 peas in a pod. Oh, well, that was a big thing on TikTok too. The giveaways that were fake. You just give it to a troll account that's your own. Stuff like that. Like, don't believe when somebody says they're doing a giveaway for money because there's so many ways that you could just make it never really happen. Like, I can literally create an account right now that says like Joey's baseball cards, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do a giveaway for one out of these 27 people. You know, type 1 in chat if you want to be in the giveaway. And then I'm like, all right, I'm going to do a random number. Oh, Joey's baseball cards won. And then like, Joey's baseball cards don't even fucking exist. And it's funny. When I did the giveaway, when I hit some sub amount, I want to say like 5K, I gave away 20 books for free. And I learned my lesson really quickly about giving away 20 books for free. Now, granted, my books, if I give you my copy of my book, I lose nothing financially. It's a PDF file. But if I was giving you $100 cash, it's a big difference. What I said was to all the people that won the books, I wrote down all the names. I did it legit. We actually did it a funny way with like a random, like we were letting people pick slot symbols and where they landed on a board. So it was kind of cool, kind of random. And I was like, when I picked the 20 winners, I said, here's my email address. I have all your names written down. Email me and tell me who you were. Well, let's just say that didn't work out exactly how it was planned. I gave away 20 books. I got 29 emails. I'm not a math major, but, you know, Jimmy Smith won a couple. How do you prove which one's which? There's no direct messaging on YouTube. I can't send you a message on YouTube. I can't do it. It's not even available. They don't. Most of them don't. Some of them may. You just got to be careful. If you're giving away money, man, it's so hard. Exactly. The YouTube live stream game now is about entertainment. How well can you hold a conversation? How well can you communicate with the people talking to you? How well can you present yourself with what you're doing out there, who you're with, stuff like that. Any blind monkey could go play a slot machine. You could throw the same slot machine for an hour. I'm sure if I just sat there, put a tripod in front of fucking Huff and Puff and found a way to push the button, I would still have 300 people watching the stream if I didn't even talk and found a way to autoplay it. But the more you engage, the more you're entertaining, the more you could present yourself in many avenues besides slot playing through like comedy, intellect, any of that stuff. People are going to grow to like you more than grow to like watching what you do, if that makes any sense. You should record everything. If you want to start a YouTube channel or if you want to just email it to me and I can post it for you because you just want to see how many views it gets. I mean, anything you do that's dumb and big bet and fun or whatever, record it. Send it to me. Send it to Corey. We'll post it. We don't care. And if it happened to go viral and made me $1,000, I'd send you $500. Not a problem. I mean, don't expect it to happen, but you know. Yeah, just email it. Yeah, please do. Send it to me or him or both of us. We'll split them. I mean, we could both post them. It doesn't even matter. We'll get the bling that it's posted somewhere else. But as long as you don't report the person that posted it, you both can make money on it. Yeah, I would split revenue on anything too. It's like, don't expect much. Don't think by sending these videos you're gonna make even $100. Yeah, I am completely transparent on how much money I make on YouTube. Dick. Oh, I can't even. So far, you want to see how much money I make on YouTube? Let me see what's the best way to show it to you. I thought I could do it by monthly payout, but I guess I can't. And this is actually pre-tax income. Okay, so this is how much money I made over the last 28 days on YouTube. You want to see how rich we're getting? There you go. You want your full disclosure? That's how much money I made in YouTube over the last month. That pays for my cell phone bill and probably the gas that it takes me to drive to the casino. Total in my lifetime on YouTube, which I basically started in March, was that. That's my total income that I've ever made on YouTube in my life. I made more than that in 1 week on TikTok. We're not getting rich. And that actually might be pre-tax income. I don't know if that tells you. I'm not sure how YouTube Studio, if that's how much money I make or how much money they send me. I think that's how much money I make. You actually get a W-2G or W-2 form. It's taxable income. Look at the spike. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was. Hold on, what is that? I see it now. I made $134 on one day. That must have been some kind of stupid super chat day or something. Somebody must have sent me. I had a couple $100 super chats in my life, and there were people thanking me for like big wins that they had after buying my books. No. If it was $6 per thousand, you wouldn't know Corey and I. You wouldn't even know us. We would be in Tahiti, living next to each other in matching mansions. $6 per 1,000 views. I have what, 8 million views on YouTube? Somebody run that math. Yeah, shorts are a weird game. They really are. And also the market's flooded with slot shorts. Slot shorts, not slot sharks. But check it out, slotshartapp.com. I gave you guys the ultimate sneak preview today. Don't tell John. Yeah, vertical lives changed everybody's channels. They grew very, very quickly at the beginning. It slowed down some, not tremendously. I also took about 2 weeks off. I didn't stream that much during G2E. And after that, I was kind of burnt out for a couple days just because we were hammered for 7. And then that next weekend, my car got totaled. So I kind of been out of the game for I streamed enough in those 15 days, but it was not as much as I was for the past few months before then. And you could see that I only gained 1,500 subs since G2E when I was gaining more than 1,000 a week when I was really out there in the grind. And pass right over it. Corey changes some of my titles. The title that I post while it's live, I usually do myself just to kind of give you an idea of whatever. And then Corey goes in there and does the good work. It's 3:30 a.m. and I can't sleep. I'm fucking exhausted. I need to go to bed in 5 minutes, but I'm glad this did a lot better than I was expecting. So it makes me want to do this when I get home at night. Because usually I just sit in bed and listen to Lettuce moan. Good night, Corey. Do. Las Vegas live slots might get you more views. No one gives a shit if you have live slots. They're not the short slot thing. No one's Googling it. It's weird. It's so weird. You could put balloon picnic and get more views than when you write $20,000 spin it all ya. We make nothing off YouTube. I'm not kidding when I go live and say I'm making nothing. I'm doing this for your entertainment. I'm probably making roughly about $1 an hour, give or take, streaming to you guys. I make some money when people send me money, and we only get 60% of that anyway. But yeah, there's no money in YouTube. When I say I'm a full-time slot professional, I am 100% eating, paying my mortgage, and surviving in entertainment through slot play. It's not YouTube at all. If we go back to the TikTok days, that's a different story. Do I get some money back? Yes. Like I said, it pays my cell phone bill and probably my gas a month. Maybe some of my electric bill on a good month. That's why you never win. Oh, Misty, you win at life. You win at life, Misty. You win at life. I thought we were going to live stream together. Somebody told me, Chalked, I was like, Misty's going to live stream with you. I was like, okay. Are you remodeling your house? Nice. I hope that project comes out well. Probably. It's going to be a loss, so of course. I could write off food. I could write off gas mileage. I could write off travel. You could write off a lot of things. You get really good tax benefits being self-employed. I will say that. What I learned this year, which is a hell of a write-off, is mortgage interest. If you are self-employed and you have a mortgage and you have a really bad mortgage interest rate because it's really hard to get a mortgage as a professional gambler, so you get really shitty interest rates, so you pay a lot of mortgage interest. Whoo, baby, that takes off a lot of money. Lot of money. We flew on the IRS by $25,000. It was nice. I mean, you're not really sending the IRS like your receipts, right? So you're generalizing approximately what you spend in food, what you spend in gas. When you have to provide your receipts is if you get audited, right? So you have to have the backup in case shit goes wrong. Knock on wood, I haven't been audited in my life. And I hear it's a pain in the ass if you do. But they're not going to red flag you if you're like, not like, if I'm like, okay, I ate $35,000 of fucking caviar last year. Yeah, you might have an issue. But, you know, $100 a day per diem food budget isn't like out of the norm. That's 3 meals at $30. Like, you know, it's you got to be smart about what you're writing off. You can't be a fucking moron. Like, I was able to write off my Golden Knights tickets when I had them and stuff like that. Like, it was a business expense. Like, I could take clients to a game, whatever. Things like that. It wasn't a big write-off. I think my Golden Knights tickets were, what, $4,000 a year. Like I said, mortgage interest, like, whoo, baby, I found that one out. That one was good. That one was pretty. That one saved me a lot of money this year, actually. But yeah, I mean, like, if anyone has any tax-related questions about professional gambling, I've been doing my own taxes for 20 years. To this day, I haven't been audited, so I guess I'm pretty good with math and the IRS. So it's not that hard to do your own taxes. It gets dicey if you have a W-2 income because you have to itemize. You can't take a standard deduction. So if you're used to taking a standard married deduction at whatever it is, $30,000 or whatever, you can't do that if you want to itemize your gambling loss. So that's where it gets weird. But I mean, most of the people in a higher tax bracket aren't taking a standard deduction anyway. You're taking a standard deduction because you don't have a way to write off as much as the standard deduction is. That's where it becomes dicey. But yeah, if you guys need help, shoot me an email. I'm willing to work with you guys. I don't mind. I enjoy it. I like numbers. I like math. Oh, really? Making that much money? You're taking a standard deduction? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. You have to do better itemized. You have to. If your natural income is almost $500,000, like, are you married? Like, that's insane. You're not married. Oh, you go buy fucking 3 cars. We'll write that off. Like, why would you write a check to the IRS when you can write a check to yourself? No way. You just bought yourself 2 business cars every fucking year. You bought 2 Teslas. Like, there's no way. Like, you're out of your mind. Wait, a standard deduction for a single male? Like, what the fuck are you at? It's $15K. You're getting wrecked. Go buy a house and get a mortgage. It's free. That's what I'm saying. Let's work on you could build asset as a write-off. You can write off everything. You can write off your job income. You could standardize deduct against your own income. Okay, go buy a house in Vegas. Put $10,000 down on it and get some mortgage payments. You're better off putting it into yourself than sending a check to the IRS. I mean, God, what your tax bracket has to be 41%. Like, you're getting killed if you're not deducting. No, seriously, you might as well buy a house for $250,000, even if it's a condo, and rent it out. There you go. There's more income that you could then write off. You put new paint in the condo every year. You buy shit. Really, go buy shit. Yeah, well, now if you're talking, are you talking about your 2024 or you're talking about 2023 that hasn't been completed yet? I mean, if you're now, dude, I'm serious. Get on a fucking plane, get out here and buy a $300,000 house and put $60K down because you'd rather put a $60K down on the fucking house than give it to the IRS. I'm dead serious. Quit gambling. Oh, yeah. My house is right now, my house is like 1,700 square foot, 2-car garage, but I have land. And my house was 371,000. It's probably worth 380 now. I mean, I've only owned that for 2 years. But you could get something much smaller. You could get new construction probably for 350. There's a lot of new construction coming in. And you could probably put down less than 20% on new construction. If you wanted to put down less. I mean, I assume you have enough money to put down 20% on a $500,000 home in liquid asset. It's only a quarter. It's only 3 months of your salary. So you could afford that. Right. Like, I mean, Vegas isn't overly priced yet. It's gotten a lot. I mean, if my house, now granted, I wasn't able to afford a house 15 years ago or anything. This house was like 240,000 15 years ago. The Vegas market boomed. I bought right in the peak of the Vegas market too, which sucked. Ooh, yeah, 300K in law. Well, you did well if you have 300K in law school debt, but you're making 400,000. You're doing way better than the average person that came out of law school. Where did you go to law school for 300K? I guess that's what, $70,000 a year. I don't know what law school costs. I don't know how old you are. I'm looking back at like when I went to college, like $70,000. I could have fucking went to Yale for 20 years, NYU. Okay. Jesus Christ. Can't even forgive that in bankruptcy too. They fuck you in that. College debt's the biggest joke in the fucking world. At least you have college debt and you have a fucking amazing job. You might be able to write off some of your student debt payment in itemized deduction. Right. Like, I mean, one of my best friends is a lawyer. He does debt collection law, and I don't know what the fuck he does now. He's like still 70. He's working because he never made a lot of money. I mean, he makes like $160. Like, you're making $300,000 more than him. You might be, but you're saying your student loans are almost paid off anyway. But like, student loan IRS deduction. Student loan interest deduction. Yeah, you could deduct your student loan interest, but student loans are such low interest too. Income's too high. It's crazy how it gets more tougher the more money you make in a paid career as you go up the ladder. Like for me, if I made $400,000 in slots, I'd probably pay 1/5 of what you'd pay in taxes, which is nuts. It really is. The tax world is really, really funky for the standard deduction because of it's so low. And you're fucked just being single. Like you're like the absolute nut low. No kids, single. Fuck you. Like it really is. Of course it's exciting. Everything's in retrospect. It's more exciting when you're broke. I mean, how much do you make a week? Let's say you make $2,000 a week, Roberto, which is a pretty good salary. I don't know how much you make. If that's disrespectful to you, I'm sorry, but that's $110,000 a year. How do you feel when you win $2,000 hand pay? That would be the same as how he would feel winning $10,000, right? Effectively, $10,000 at $450K. It's closer to $9,000 a week. It's like winning a week's pay. Still good. I've won 4 over 10K. Poker, I have a lot. Like poker, I'm not gonna lie, I have a lot. But slots, I only have 4 over 10K. 5. I'm sorry, 5. 5 over 10K. 2 Dragon Unleashed and 3 Piggies. One of them I bought a new fridge. One of them I redid a bathroom. The rest of them just went missing. Never heard of Piggy Mega. Hard to hit. That ain't easy. I might have won the most of them than anyone in the world, for all I know. I mean, winning 3 is pretty damn hard. It really is. Not many people have 1, never less 2 or 3. I can't, like, I mean, I'm sure the chances is that, like, it's got to be near 1,000,000 to 1 to hit 1. To hit 3 is unreal. The Dragon Unleashed one was $100 bet, so it wasn't too wild for the $10,000 win. But the other one was a $4.50 Dragon Unleashed. A $10,000 win on 450 is pretty good. Right. That's like poker, right? Like you get heads up, you're like, well, I'm guaranteed 195,000, but if I beat this motherfucker, I get 4. Yeah, that's not the same though. If you must hit by 10K is like, you know, they're not usually 10K profit. almost never. Like you ran like Jesus if you won 10K on them. Sometimes you're lucky if you even win $500 on must hit by 10Ks. You get a lot of points though. $35K of Frankie Super. That's sick. That is sick. I don't have a Frankie Super yet. One day, we're getting it. We're getting it. I'm ready. I'm ready for my Frankie Super. But my ass needs to go to bed too. I've been doing this shit for 2 hours. Glad you guys came out though. I wasn't expecting this turnout. Thank you. Appreciate it. I mean, I'm not against doing this every night when I come home from work. If I could get this many people to watch. So we'll see. We'll talk about it tomorrow when I'm done at the nighttime. Because for me, I mean, I'd rather sit here and on my computer desk. I mean, fuck. Tomorrow I'll do it right from my massage chair behind me. We'll get comfy and do it again. So thank you guys. Hopefully I informed you guys a lot. You guys got the first sneak preview of the Slot Shark app. So don't tell John. All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-byes.